Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me, my first-time viewers and my returning viewers and subscribers. Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Fool, the Devil, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the top left-hand corner we have the Five of Wands, and this is all about conflict. This could be in work and or love, but I feel as though someone isn't working constructively. There's a lot going on here. I feel as though there are a lot of people involved. I'm getting gossip as well from this card. So if this is regarding work, I feel as though something could sort of fall apart if you've been working on a work project with several other people. I feel as though maybe your superiors and or colleagues are getting involved in something here in your work, in this project, or this could come through as office gossip as well. So just be wary of that. Don't engage in any gossip this month with anyone else, because the news will travel very fast here with the Knight of Swords. So just be mindful that you're not engaging in anything like this, and just be mindful of who's overhearing, who's there, because I feel like it will travel through the grapevine very, very quickly here. I'm also picking up if you're working towards something, someone's not being authentic, especially here with the Devil card and the Fool. Someone's being played a fool here. So just be wary. Make sure, you know, if you're signing any contracts or anything, or legalizing any business partnerships, make sure you really, you know, you get everything you need. You have all your contracts. You really read the fine print. You really assess how eligible this person is to work with and partner up with, definitely as well here. I feel as though for some of you, you might have a bit of family altercations here as well. It could be regarding money or regarding a relationship they don't necessarily approve of as well here. Or it could be regarding that you're working too much and not diverting any attention to your family home. But I feel like there will be some sort of uproar. If this is regarding a relationship, I feel like there could be arguments about family and or in-laws this month. I feel as though you might not be working as a team with your significant other. I also feel like other people might be putting their 2 cents in, and that will in turn cause conflict and or minor arguments. So it could be arguments about money, about a home, about work. There could also be some sort of conflict, and you might be able, or you might hear of, or you might later find out that maybe someone's been indulging, your significant other has been indulging in something that you're not necessarily approving of. Because I don't really like the Devil card. It can denote, you know, being chained. I mean, we'll go through it when I get to it, because I don't want to get ahead of myself here. But there's definitely some sort of conflict at work here. So just be mindful. Moving on, we have the Ten of Wands, and this is all about hard work and really putting your head down and getting stuck into something. I feel as though maybe you've been working on something that's been on your mind, Scorpio. Maybe this is a creative pursuit. Maybe this is at work. Maybe you've been working tirelessly on a relationship, but whatever it is that you're working towards, you will continue to work hard. Do not despair, because there's a lot more that's still ahead of you. You've already completed quite a fair bit, but there's still quite a bit ahead. So don't get, you know, upset. Don't get too complacent, because things are still changing, but you're still working towards the greater good. I also feel for some of you, you'll be showing off your craft here. So whether you have a business that you've started on your own, I feel as though you might be attending interviews and or attempting to collaborate with people. You might hear from, whether it's through emails or a phone call or an interview, you might hear of people wanting to look at your product or what it is that you're selling or your marketing. Or maybe this is even if you work for a company or a corporation, there could be something going on here, and you may have an idea for, and you'll be asked to travel and or meet with superiors or the creative team and show off this idea, whether it's an investment idea or anything as such. I also feel there might be a bit of strain on relationships at the moment. For some, I feel as though you've been attempting to gain a stable long-term partnership, or you've been finally gaining, you know, you've been waiting for someone to turn around and say, yes, I want this committed relationship. I want to be with you. I'm wholeheartedly committing. And for some of you, you'll still be trying, and you'll still be being played the fool here, because this person is only perhaps indulging in, you know, the physical aspect of the relationship. And that's not really much of a relationship unless that's what you're looking for. But I'm really seeing that you're continually trying and perhaps even arguing and trying to coerce this person to be with you when I feel as though it might be clear that this person isn't wanting something long term. And they might be playing you for the fool. They could be partaking in sexual activities with someone else. So just be mindful is all. Because for some of you, I feel like you really want to rush into this partnership, whether or not this person is right for you and eligible to be with you and can fit into your life very nicely here. Now, the Three of Pentacles, as I mentioned, I feel as though you could be showing off your craft, your talent, meeting with people, interviews. I feel as though you might meet someone out and maybe perhaps engage in a one-night stand. I feel as though you might be catching up with friends, or you might have an altercation or just a minor disagreement with some of your friends here as well. But you're definitely meeting with a lot of people. This could be family as well. There could be a lot of family events that are on this month, and because of the tension, maybe, you know, we all have inside family politics, but maybe this really comes to a head and the family might erupt in a bigger conflict than what you're used to. And I feel like you might be trying to be the glue to hold that all together, but I feel something will unfold. Unfortunately, you won't be able to control much of it. I feel for some of you, you might be planning a trip or thinking about relocating, and you might even visit a travel agent or something of that nature to just discuss possibilities. I don't see you actually going ahead and booking anything as yet. I am seeing that you're considering money here with the Three of Pentacles, and you're considering your finances and your prospect of actually traveling and starting a new journey overseas. You might even be going on a hike of some sort, because you do have the Fool card, and the Fool card can denote you being played the fool in a relationship. It can denote foolish behavior. So as I said, do not partake in any gossip that might be happening around you. Maybe this gossip could even lead to be gossiping about you. So just be mindful. For some of you, I feel like you're wanting to travel, or you're wanting a new journey or a new beginning, and you want to break free. Something that might have chained you down, whatever it is, whether it's an ongoing court case, it's a legal battle, whether it's a relationship, whether it's an ex that's not letting you move on. I feel as though you're really feeling like you no longer want to play the fool, you no longer want to be a part of this, and you really just want a new beginning. For some people, I feel like you'll be surrendering to an ex, or just surrendering, putting your hands up to a situation and going, I've had enough of this. I'm done. I'm completely tired of all the hard work, the exhaustion. I'm no longer going to be a part of this behavior. And that's why you see you've got the white rose here, the white flower. This is surrendering. This is being neutral and going, no more. I've done it enough. I cannot do it anymore. But again, for some, I feel like this could be travel plans or the start of something new. There's a new journey here, or a new outlook to something. You might be also getting an idea to do a creative pursuit. If you're visiting markets around this time, I feel like you'll gain some sort of idea about a creative pursuit, and you might want to start implementing that with the Three of Pentacles. This is all about your earthly realm here. Now, as I said, the Fool could indicate that you're being played as a fool in a situation, because you do have the Devil card, or someone's engaging in foolish behavior, or someone's not ready to commit, still wants to fool around. You know, he's not ready for the final, you know, the big commitment, isn't ready for that, because the Devil really indicates to me that you're partaking, or you're with someone that is just really enjoying the physical pleasure you're giving them. Not to all, of course. To some, I feel as though if you are in a relationship, maybe this could be the month where you finally take that relationship to a more intimate level. For some of you, I feel like you might be meeting someone new, meeting someone on travels and having a fling with them. And if you are in an existing marriage or relationship, I feel like there could be some sort of event that has seeing the two of you couple up. I also feel like there could be an addiction. Maybe your partner has an addiction, or someone around the family has one, and you're really trying to anchor them and be their rock and be their support system, because you do have a chain. I mean, some of you might be engaging in bondage also with the Devil card. I mean, let's be honest, that's pretty obvious here with the chains and whatnot. But again, I keep picking up some sort of situation. So it's either a person or a work thing or a court case, or this sort of conflict that's around you right now, and that's really beginning to burden you and anchor you down. And I really feel you want to break free of this. I really feel like it's taking over everything that you've been concentrating on. It's taking over your life in a way. It's all that you've been concentrating on, and I really hope that it does move out of this. There could be news about this though, especially with the Knight of Swords. He brings us news, and he brings us news very quickly. This is about impulse, thought, mental state. Something very fast-paced that's happening. It's either this gossip unfoils very quickly, this hard work, this idea for a job, this trip for the journey, this relationship, this physical relationship for some of you will unfold very quickly, and you just won't know how to react about it. Or this person that you're with just doesn't want a committed relationship and wants to rush things. But again, if you are settled and coupled, married, etc., I feel as though the Devil card could indicate that your partner might want to indulge in something that you're not prepared to do, maybe, or want to rush into something. Maybe they want to rush in to buy a house. Maybe they want to rush for a trip. They're definitely rushing something and you're not ready for it. Maybe they want to tie you to some place and you're not ready for it. And if that's the case, Scorpio, you need to verbalize that. And I feel as though you will, because that's where the conflict will arise. You'll have a disagreement with your partner here, whoever you're with. It could be while you're out as well, and you'll be on the defensive. And you'll rush, you'll just be really defensive, and you'll rush to say your thoughts, your feelings, and everything. But let's see what the Priestess cards have to say for you. What other energies, what are the positive energies we're looking at, or any central energies that will be prominent for you? Okay, we have the Priestess of Healing here. So some healing needs to happen. Healing is required, whether it's healing from this relationship that's no longer serving its purpose, whether someone's cheated or been deceitful to you in the past. It's time to heal from that. It's time to move on. You've fought about it for too long. You've been hung up about it for too long. If this person really wants the new beginning they say they can commit to, they need to show you. They need to put in the hard yards, because without that, you won't be able to move on. I feel as though if this is a court case or some sort of addiction that you have going on, or someone around you has going on, I feel like healing needs to happen. The Three of Pentacles could denote some sort of rehabilitation center, seeing a counselor, psychologist, etc., meeting with someone that can help you. But definitely healing. This could also be spiritual healing. Maybe you've indulged in too much excessiveness for 1 month. Maybe this is the time when you need to do healing. And this could come in the form of, as I said, psychologists, yoga, meditation, retreats, a holiday, a break away from work, or just burying yourself in work. Sometimes that helps people a lot. So it's whatever that works for you, Scorpio. But healing needs to happen, and healing will happen. Okay, we have the Priestess of Patience. So you need to be patient. You need to give someone patience, or you need to be patient, or they need to be patient with you. And the dates that resonate with this priestess are April 15th to May 12th. So patience will be required in some sort of situation here, whether it's, I said, the gossip, the new journey, the booking the journey, the hard work, the deceitful lover, or this court case or addiction. Patience is required. And you have this beautiful color of green here in this priestess. And that's the color of healing, and it's sort of like an earthly energy. So things are shifting, but this is a big message for you that patience is required. I know there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot going on in the cards, a lot of fast-paced energy. I can see that, but we need to stay patient and we need to stay centered this month. Otherwise, things will go completely out of hand, and we don't want that. We don't want to be chained to something, but we need to have the patience, and we need to heal ourselves to move on from this. But all in all, I hope you do have a lovely month.